Hello everyone. So in this video, I am going to explain about data engineering in Microsoft Azure. So this is the diagram which I am going to use to explain this concept. So in a Microsoft, we have various services available for engineering. Services like SQL services like Azure SQL Storage, Cosmos DB, Azure Event Hub to capture streaming data. Then to process the data, we have Azure Synapse Analytics, Azure Data Factory, Azure Databricks. After that, to store the data, again we have Azure Data Lake, Storage Gen 2 account, Azure Store, Azure SQL Storage, then other many database available. So after storing the data, like we have to visualize the data. To visualize the data, we have many Azure services like Microsoft BI, Power BI. So let's understand with the example. Just assume this is the application which is generating the data, and this is another application which is generating a live data. So when this application is generating the data, we are capturing this batch data into our storage system or services such as Azure SQL database, Azure Cosmos DB, and Microsoft Dataverse. And and this is for streaming data. So when some application generate real time data, so that data we do store using Azure Event Hub. So after storing the data, what we have to do, we have to transform the data. So to transform the data, we use various tools like Synapse Analytics, Data Factory, and Databricks. After transforming the data, we do store data in at various places like any of the SQL database or data lake, and then we do data modeling and visualization using available services in Azure. So in my tutorial, I am going to use Microsoft Power BI. So I will explain Microsoft Power BI only. And these are the services I am going to use in this tutorial: Azure Synapse Analytics, Azure Data Lake Storage Gen 2, Azure Stream Analytics, Azure Data Factory, and Azure Databricks. Thank you.